Ready to go now? They're away. This is trial 2. Big field of 3. Clintledoo stepped away well. Leads early. Getting away nicely was Mr. Mayfly, and also beginning well was Ivanov. So as they settle down, Clintledoo, the sole pacer in the trial, leads the way. It's Clintledoo showing out by 10 metres. Ivanov goes up along the inside, gets into second, and Mr. Mayfly, he'll drop back to the tail. So it's single file the order. And the field of 3 race towards the 1800 metre marker, and after all making safe beginnings, Clintledoo leads the way. Ivanov is trying to close the gap in second spot, and Mr. Mayfly, he's at the back following up behind his stablemate. Down the back straight on the first occasion, they near the mile marker. Clintledoo shows the way. Margin still over 10 metres. In the trail, second Ivanov, and 8 metres away at the tail, Mr. Mayfly. The lead time, 43.5. The leader is Clintledoo. Clintledoo clear 10 metres. Sitting second Ivanov, and 10 metres away at the tail, Mr. Mayfly. Racing off the back straight, there's no change in the order. Clintledoo, the pacer, leads the way for Dale Much. Ivanov is second. Arissa McMullen with the drive on Ivanov, and back at the tail is Mr. Mayfly for Gary Whitaker. They work up to the home turn, leading the way Clintledoo. Still leads by a good margin of 10 metres. Ivanov is second, and Mr. Mayfly is at the tail. First quarter, 30.3. They come down the home straight. Clintledoo leading the way. Ivanov second, and Mr. Mayfly, he continues to track up behind his stablemate. So as they work past the judge and the bill, Clintledoo is doing it easily in front. He hasn't been pressured, leading the way by 7 metres. Ivanov is slowly but surely closing that gap in second, and Mr. Mayfly, he's still back at the tail. 800 metres left to run. Clintledoo went through the second quarter in a pretty moderate time of 32.2. So the first half in 62.5. Into the back straight, Clintledoo starting to sprint again. Leads the way, and the margin is 7 metres. Sitting second Ivanov, and Mr. Mayfly, he's still at the tail. Going down the back straight, the leader is Clintledoo. Clintledoo leading the way. Ivanov is trying to stick with him in second spot. A further 8 metres away at the tail, Mr. Mayfly. Now they start to run it hard. Clintledoo off the back straight, leading by a clear margin of 8 metres. Second Ivanov, third is Mr. Mayfly. Back straight quarter in 30, and Clintledoo opens up now. Margin gets out to 14 metres, and he's going for home, Clintledoo. Racing away from Ivanov, then Mr. Mayfly. But as they corner, it's all Clintledoo. Leads by over 20 metres. Ivanov second, then Mr. Mayfly. The order hasn't changed, but the margin certainly has, because Clintledoo races away over the concluding stages, and he scores easily. Clintledoo at the line, won it by 42 metres. Second in was Ivanov, and at the tail was Mr. Mayfly. The last quarter, 27.7, 23.2, the mile rate. 43.5, 30.3, 32.2, 30 in the last quarter in 27.7. So the first half, 62.5, the last half in 57.6. 43.5, 30.3, 32.2, 30 and 27.6. 23.1 the mile rate.